Well, good evening, chat. Hopefully the week is treating you well and you had a wonderful weekend. I myself did not. I've been put on notice by a hit squad of some of the most hardcore senior citizens that exist on the internet. Old Jimmy boy, his time is up. Apparently I'm about to be taught a harsh lesson in the reality of fucking with the Q community. Our story, it's quite the story. It's been something I've been watching now for about a month. It involves a YouTuber by the name of Drumr. Apparently our little boy here, Drumr828, had a bit of an encounter with a group of, how would you describe them? Conspiracy theorists? True believers? Truth seekers? Maybe you could use that. Well, apparently Drumr, he wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. He released a video 10 years ago. Drumr released a video 10 years ago. And now is the time, apparently. Revenge is a dish best served cold. So after waiting a decade to enact their revenge for him daring to make a video, they've moved into position to teach him a lesson. If I got a story for you. So I've been watching this unfold for about a month, about 30 days, maybe even a little more than that. Kind of quietly observing, laughing about it here and there on social media. But apparently I didn't understand what I was dealing with. Much like the situation with the Red Dead Bandito, super hacker, elite black hat of the internet, who works for our boy Bathtub Ross. I overstepped the boundaries. Wasn't given the due respect that they deserved. And my laughing at them, it's put me on a short list for Trouble Town. Destination uh-oh. It's a one-way ticket. Now, this involves a YouTuber by the name of Metokur and his assortment, his cabal of other like-minded senior citizens down at the old age home. Talking about Agent 19. We're going to be taking a look at this guy, I can tell you that much. I've been given warning, a stern talking to. All right, we need to understand, you may not want to watch this stream. You might be put on a list yourself. I don't want to put you guys in danger. We're dealing with some dangerous fucking hombres here. And this is Agent 19. This is something he said recently in a live chat. I couldn't care less about Mr. Anti-Bully because he supports bullies. Okay. Fuck Mr. Anti-Bully. You're dealing with tough people when they censor the word fuck. Fuck Mr. Anti-Bully. Right in his mouth. Mr. Metokur comes to me. I'll go straight into him as I have Mr. Leffler. Trolls be damned. No one will stop me. Nothing stops this train. Nothing. Now, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. One of the clear-cut signs of autism, aside from not being good at picking up social cues or understanding jokes, having inappropriate emotional responses, is a love of playing with Legos. But there's one other thing. There's one universal symptom of pure, unfiltered, unrestrained autism. And that's trains. So I think Agent 19 here might have hit the nail on the head with this one. Right on the money, my friend. You are a train of sorts. I don't know if you're unstoppable. But there are trains involved. Now, Agent 19, he's the Destro to the Cobra Commander that is Metokur. Now, Metokur, he's been putting out information too. He has a couple of different accounts he uses, Metokur, and one called October Rains. And, where should we start with this? Well, let's start with some of the tweets I started getting when I was watching this unfold, as they've been going back and forth and laughing about it on Twitter. I started seeing things like this. You can start with Mr. Leffler, out of Savannah, Georgia, also known as Drumr. Want his address? Video soon. Now mind your own business before it gets exciting. Hold this. Uh-oh. We're dealing with some doxing professionals here. Absolutely hysterical. Matthew runs to others to battle his battles. Great thing is, both of these sad entertainers have been ID'd and located. One wrong move and lawsuits will be filed. Uh-oh. We're talking internet lawsuits. I hope Nick Ricade is free. I'm going to need his services by the end of this stream. I'm pretty much sure of it. I'm dead certain I will. Here's one from October Rains. Mister, you were the biggest fool on the webs. Drumr admitted that's his house. Dummy. You were so scared to cover this on the tubes because you know that Agent 19, remember, to fucking refresh your memory, Agent 19 there. Because you know that Agent 19 will take down your YouTube channel. And he will. You have zero power, old man. Catering to noobs, come and get some. And followed it up with this gem. You laugh at the remote view, laugh. More proof is real and creates results with pinpoint accuracy. Oh, by the way, Agent 19 deleted Zach's channel of over 50,000 subs for attacking the king. So, maybe you're picking up on it now. But this particular group really thinks doxing, swatting, and flagging stuff is like the scariest shit on earth. It's what it boils down to. And apparently they've been throwing their weight around for like a decade on the internet doing this. Anybody that crosses their path and laughs at them or says they look retarded, you're on the shit list, buddy. Lawsuits incoming. They're going to dox you. They're going to swat you, and we'll get to the swatting. And then they're going to file a lawsuit against you because apparently Monograph is a very litigious person. He likes to get into frivolous lawsuits. Has a penchant for it, apparently. Now, these are people who have claimed, and this is by their own account, that they've doxed over 247 people. 247 people on YouTube that laughed at these retarded old men have been ID'd and located with lawsuits being sent their way. Now, you may wonder, what was he talking about? The Mr. Leaf and his address and all that other shit. Now, that would have to do with Drumr. You see, they sent him a cease and desist letter for a 10-year-old YouTube video. And when he laughed at them, because why wouldn't he, they decided to dox him. Now, they claim they dox people. I'm not making this up. They claim they dox people using remote viewing. You know, men who stare at goats, whatever that movie was. Think that. He uses the psychic power of his mind to pinpoint your exact geographic location on Google Maps. I heard he uses a dowsing rod called Spokio, too. So when Drumr refused to back down, our big boy here, Monograph, and his super secret, well, I haven't even gotten to that part. I don't want to spoil it yet, but Agent 19 remote viewed him and apparently tracked down his name and address and all his biographical details, and then proceeded to make videos to spook him. Really scary "we found you" videos. The sort of shit you might have seen like in 2005 on Gaia Online, that kind of stuff. That's the approach they took. Telling him that he was in deep trouble. And then they began to spam him. And spam anybody talking about, again, I can't emphasize this enough really going forward with this stream. If you laugh at these people, they will really put you on a list. And they will try to dox you and destroy you. They can't handle being laughed at. And I think as we dig deeper into who they are and the stupid shit they do, you're probably going to understand why they don't like being laughed at. So I think, I think probably one of the best ways to do this is just to kind of start with the bare basics. We'll take a look at Drumr's original video, where he talked about encountering Monograph and Agent 19 and October Reigns and all these other elite super hackers. We'll take a look at the fucking letter he got sent. In fact, let me pull that up. Let me read to you the letter that Monograph had sent to Drumr, warning him that big boy trouble was down the pipeline. You're fucking with Hacker Man. I don't think you understand. These guys are professionals. And if you don't treat them with some fucking respect, bad things are coming your way. I don't know. I'm the old-fashioned sort that when I see somebody basically saying, if you laugh at us, we're going to dox, swat, and sue you, it just makes me want to laugh more. Now, kind of as an aside before we really get into this, I've been transitioning my videos and streams over to other services. I mean, YouTube, there's so much crazy shit going on, not just with the Crowder and the Vox thing. I know a lot of people paid attention to that, and that was kind of the focus of what was freaking everybody out. But one thing you need to kind of understand is while that was going on, in parallel, a bunch of anime and manga channels were getting nailed. Like, there was a second purge happening right at the same time the Crowder Vox thing was happening, at the behest of anime and manga companies. and they're wiping channels out left and right. I mean, it's getting difficult to really do much on YouTube. Not that I'd completely abandon it, but more that I'm going to kind of move over to DLive for streams and probably BitChute for videos. And I would be doing this stream in particular over on DLive. But it's just the fact that this pompous retard decided to say you wouldn't dare to stream this on YouTube. Otherwise, your channel's getting taken down by the elite boomers. That really prompted me into making sure I did this on YouTube, as God intended. You know what? Let me. Yeah, there we go. If you want to follow future streams, just kind of as a heads up, they will be on DLive under the username Mr. Manchild. I plan on doing my morning shit over there, kind of like I did on Streamy, much more relaxed, a little more lenient. You can have a nice laugh over there. That's where I'm going to be, just Mr. Manchild. If you want to watch future videos, I'm going to start parallel uploads and then probably exclusively uploading on BitChute as Mr. Metokur. Okay, let's pull up the first video of this encounter, dated 4 weeks ago. You know, one of the interesting things, I'm just going to say this outright in case Drumr's listening, or anybody in his situation is listening when you're dealing with something this stupid. He put up a bunch of videos. I'd say like 3 or 4 hours worth of videos. The problem with that is, if it's not compact enough and people don't understand initially what's going on, they're not going to stick around to watch for an hour. Like this whole situation amazes me. It amazes me because I was really paying attention to it. But if I was encountering like an hour-long video kind of going over it and there wasn't a very quick, snappy summary in the first 5 minutes, you're going to lose attention. So Drumr, like going forward, if you're going to do a video about Monograph, try to sum that up in the first 5 minutes so people can write it out. Because there was some legitimately funny shit that you did in response to this guy that I would have missed otherwise. Okay, how do we do this here? All right, I think this is a copy of the letter. Yep, this is a copied letter. This is what he sent him. You know what? I'll pull it up on screen. God, can I do a Windows capture? I might have to just go right to desktop. Hold on, chat. Let me see if this will work. Pull that down. Nope, that's not going to work. All right, we'll just do a desktop capture. Doesn't matter. Let me just shrink the chat for a moment. All right, I think we're good. All right. Desktop. There we go. Okay. This is a letter right here. I'll full screen it so you can all see it. This was the letter that he was sent. Drumr, it's Monograph. Legal heads up. And his email address is quite literally at Illuminati.com. You know, you're dealing with some sane people when their fucking website and email name is Illuminati.com. Hey, you know that video that you published on April 26, 2011 on your YouTube channel called What's Wrong with Monograph? Let me tell you about it. Heads up. I filed a $25,000 lawsuit against Blackstone Intelligence. Case number 19C670 in Jefferson County, Colorado for defamation. I, too, will be filing many more in the coming months. Would you be willing to be served a subpoena and explain to the court all the affiliations you had with those groups back then? Your video alludes that you know many of the characters that are involved, that could be involved in a future federal lawsuit against tons of trolls. Get back, Monty. I'm just trying to imagine. I've made videos on a lot of really bizarre people. You know, people that shit in diapers. I had gay bears with shotguns threaten me. And I'm just trying to imagine getting a letter like this. The subtle, you better be scared letter. Hey, heads up, buddy. I'm suing the shit out of everybody. Just want you to know, maybe you're on the list. I don't know. Maybe you're going to get the shit sued out of you in my $25,000 lawsuit against Blackstone Intelligence. The video, 2011, 8 or 9 years ago. He waited a fucking decade to really biding his time on this one, planning it out perfectly. Really sun-suing the shit out of it, isn't he? Oh, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you in Jefferson County, Colorado. Oh, there's lawsuits aplenty. People are getting subpoenaed all over the place. Well, it turns out that's not actually a lie. Monograph did, in fact, let me close this, pull something else up. Monograph did, in fact, sue someone. He brought them to court. I want you to imagine how dumb you have to be to have a record on the internet of fucking with people for a decade, of saying that you doxed 247 people, of being accused of swatting people, and we'll get to that. All this shit that you're involved in. And you're only known really under the name Montegraph. And then, for whatever harebrained reason, you decide to file a big boy lawsuit and tell everybody exactly who you are. All 247 people that you've doxed and people you've destroyed their channels and done all this other ridiculous shit to. Okay, so let me bring up the Blackstone video, because yeah, he did sue somebody. He brought them to court. It's a very short video, just about 3 minutes, but I'll let you listen to their interpretation of how things went. This video was initially up on YouTube. It's gone now. Maybe Montegraph filed even more lawsuits to prevent the truth from coming out. But there happens to be a copy of it up on BitChute called Jake Wins His First Round in Court versus the Troll Montegraph. So let's take a look at this to show you how legally prepared our Q Boomer is. Hacker Man. Devastating hacker man. Let's find out how court went for him when he sued somebody for laughing at him on the internet. Okay, let's there we go. Let's watch this.
Hi there, everyone. This is Jake Morphonios with Blackstone Intelligence right here outside of the Jefferson County Courthouse in Golden, Colorado, where I've just won my first round against the notorious internet troll Steve Quest. I'm the first person to get on court record confirmation that this troll, who has been harassing people for over a decade, is in fact a man named Steve Quest. It's now a matter of court record. All of the ongoing denials over the years.
Oh, and just to add a note in, because I've been kind of digging into it a little and looking at the alternate accounts this guy has and kind of some of the stuff that he does. Yeah, a few people had picked up on this might be his name, I guess, and he always denied it outright until he decided to file a lawsuit under that name.
Can now be put aside, put to rest. We have it as a matter of court record. It wasn't a good day for Mr. Quest in court. He had hoped to sue me for $25,000. First of all, I filed a powerful rebuttal, which he was clearly not prepared for. The judge, first of all, denied his request to live stream the court case, denied him the opportunity to record it, and also denied his motion to strike my motion to dismiss. So what happens from here, after the judge denied him the motion, he tucked tail and got out of there quick, sped out of that courtroom down the hall. He had a toady with him. I don't know the guy's name, which I kind of expected there to be more people than that showing up, considering last night Steve Quest put out a blast on his channel of 50,000 subscribers asking for everyone to show up and show him support.
One dude showed up. How much do you want to bet the one dude that showed up was Agent 19? Was he wearing a ski mask? Wait till you see the ski mask. Wait till I show you Agent 19 and his intimidating ski mask. You're going to love it.
One person showed up. Some guy in shorts or something. So, Steve Quest, consider this the first of many defeats, my friend. You got another one coming up here in a couple of weeks or so, and we'll take it from there. We are not going to be intimidated by you or by your troll army. October Reigns, Agent 19, Umbrella Man, Monograph, Elite Rule, all of your troll handles. We're going to expose them. We're going to show you for the serial harasser that you and your associates are, and we will not be intimidated by you. You made a mistake in picking a fight with me. maybe you can get away with it with a lot of people, but you're running into a brick wall with Jake Morphonios. That's all I got for you. I'll see you guys back in North Carolina.
I like a very, very direct message. You fucked with the wrong one, pal. All your trolling was cute, but you were dumb enough to take me to court and sign your name legally to the documents. Wow, that is a stunning decision. Very high level chess. We're talking big brain galaxy stuff here. I'm gonna fuck with people for a decade. Dox them, delete their channels, allegedly swat them. And then I'm gonna go to court and tell everybody who I am. What could go wrong? How could this backfire on me? Big brained Metokur. How could Agent 19's got my back? Have you seen his ski? You know what? Let's take a look at Agent 19's ski mask. I think it's important. Otherwise, you're not going to understand how goofy these fucking idiots are. Oh, you know, actually, I've got something better. I've got something better. God, there's a lot of choice shit to look at. We're going to be looking at a lot of it as we kind of go over the story. But just to sum up, if anybody just jumped in, we're about 20 minutes, half an hour in. Metokur and his friend Agent 19 have decided to teach Drumr a lesson for making a 10-year-old internet video. We've come to find out that Metokur, being the big-brained individual that he is, decided to sue people in court for laughing at him on the internet and sign his real name to it. Smart thinking. So we should probably take a look at... oh my God, where is it? This guy. Oh, Agent 19 is something. He's something special. Let me pull up his channel. Just give me one moment here. I've got so many bookmarks, so much crazy, stupid shit. It's gonna take a minute. Oh, here we go. All right. Yeah, he uses, I think, personally I've come across about 40. He uses 40 concurrent channels, 40 different IDs, and he has conversations with himself. The only one that I'm fairly certain is actually somebody else is Agent 19. Aside from Agent 19, every other fucking account you might run into that's talking about Metokur, that would be him. That would be him himself. Oh God! And they put all their shit on. They do this stuff and they put it on the list. We'll go through the basics of how they do things. Oh, they hold. Oh, there's so much to choose from. I'm sorry. It's sort of hard. It's sort of hard to pick from. All right, here we go. Here's his channel. Let's take a look at Agent 19 just to get a better idea of how dangerous the hombres we're dealing with are. I'll take you to his channel. We're going to watch a specific video because I don't think you guys know who you're fucking with. All right? You're all in danger. I see right now we got about 13,000 people watching. All 13,000 of you, you're on the list. You're on the Metokur shit list. And he's going to send out his capo. He's going to send out his number one hombre, Agent 19. Not somebody you want to meet in the dark alley. All right? This guy's been trained in CQC. He got a certificate for washing the president's car. Okay. By the way, this one, again, just as a reminder, this one was the one that said, if Mr. Metokur comes at me, I'll go straight into him as I have Mr. Leafs. Okay. All right, well, I guess he's going straight into me because we're going straight into him. Let me close that. All right, there we go. Here's Agent 19's channel. You know you're dealing with a tough motherfucker when he uses pictures from the Matrix. All right, I think you need to understand. He's red-pilled as fuck. Can you see? Oh, sorry. Can you see the hacker reflection? The bully hunters he's got in his sunglasses? He's not just Matrix ready. He's anonymous. They're Legion. They are, by the way. They are Legion. Here we go. Here's the video I'm looking for. Oh, you're going to love this, chat. I promise you're going to love this. It's called A Look Into My Past. And no, I wasn't a Secret Service agent. I just got the certificate for washing the president's car.
Hello, everyone. You know who this is. Yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course. And when I say that, I do mean it. But this video is going to be a little bit different.
Yes, Agent 19, by the way, prides himself on being undoxable. From what I understand, we'll see this in Drumr's video later. He's actually put challenges out saying it is impossible to dox him. There is no way you will ever know who he is. He is that good. All right, this guy is the person that scares the CIA. Agent 19, that's some big boy shit. You can't dox him, but he knows who you are. So you better be careful, better watch out. Let's find out about his government deep state past.
As some of you may be aware, a video dropped within the last 24 hours or so, accusing myself of being a Secret Service agent. Let's hear a clip of that right now. Hello everyone. You know who this is, yet you have absolutely no idea.
Apparently the person that released the video was him. Let's skip ahead to the fun part. Oh, here we go.
I've taken part in and witnessed in the past. Now that migraine of a video presentation is finally past, we can get into what was actually stated.
Okay, here we go. You need to understand that Agent 19 has received an official White House Communications Agency Certificate of Appreciation. All right? You're fucking with the wrong one. This is the guy that makes sure the president's television reception's coming in clear. Certificate of Appreciation. Let's find out about his government past. Mr. Deep State.
I have stated that I have participated in presidential security details, which is true. I have stated that I have personally witnessed numerous presidential security details, which is true. I have never stated that I was a member of the United States Secret Service. This individual, and no, I'm not going to give their username because if they're afraid to even speak to me, I'm not going to give them traffic on their channel. But this individual is stating that because I have participated in presidential security details, that I would have to be a member of the United States Secret Service, which is not the case. Now you can clearly see by what's on the screen in front of you that I have participated in presidential security details. That is a certificate from the White House Communications Agency, and I will read it now.
He's going to read it for us. I hope you're all appreciating Mr. Deep State here. All right, don't fuck with him. I see people in chat are laughing. I wouldn't do that. He's got a White House certificate for communications. And he's got a gun too. All right, then both of these things scream super serious secret agent. I think this man might be James Bond. Have we found James Bond? He's not really British, he's American? Perhaps.
Members of the White House Communications Agency wish to express our sincere appreciation for the outstanding manner in which you provided support to the President of the United States during his historic blank visit to blank. Your unique abilities, coupled with your superb attitude and professionalism, allowed our agency to provide critical communications for the President, the White House staff, and the United States Secret Service. Now, if I had been employed by the United States Secret Service, why would they be sending me a certificate of appreciation from the White House Communications Agency for providing support to the United States Secret Service?
I want you to, again, as you're watching this, please remember, please remember that this man spends the majority of his time fighting internet slap fights for a dude named Metokur, who dresses up like a woman. We'll take a look at that too. I guess I'm a bit incredulous that somebody who is involved with the IC community or is in the deep state in any fucking functional way would be making YouTube videos showing off their gun and a certificate of appreciation telling people, don't fuck with me. Big boy trouble coming your way.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? And it doesn't make a lot of sense for a Secret Service agent to receive a certificate of appreciation for every security detail that they may or may not have been part of. And of course, down at the bottom, you can see a photograph of me with Air Force One. You can also see my visual aid, the Sig Sauer Model P229. This is the weapon used by the United States Secret Service. And I'm sure many of you may know that, and if you don't, then you can check that. They issued 357 SIG, and of course, as you just saw, Mine is .40 caliber Smith & Wesson. Some would...
Okay. I just wanted you to know who we're dealing with. Okay, it's important that you understand that I'm in deep shit here, guys. Look at this guy's got an appreciation certificate and a cute little pistol that women use when they walk dark alleys. I'm fucking with the wrong individuals here. Laughing at these people clearly is a mistake on my part. Oh, this is so good. God damn. And, you know, actually, I should take you back to his channel just to kind of show you what he does. Just to give you an idea of some of the things that Agent 19 and Metokur get up to. Let's go back. So you see an assortment of videos, and this is kind of their shtick. Whether it's Metokur on his main channel or one of his alternates like October Rains or The Umbrella Man or I'm Your Ghost or the 1,000 other fucking accounts that he has, or Agent 19 on his own. They'll create videos and they'll put people's names in the titles to teach them a lesson. Hey, we can find you. You'd better not fuck with us. and that's about it. Until you get to the level where people start getting swatted on live streams. Now, wouldn't you know, as they're in the middle of a slap fight with some people, I think it's this one in particular, Spitfire Sentinel. As they're in a slap fight with some people and doxing them and telling them that they're in big boy trouble, they do a live stream to talk about it, and they get swatted on air. They get a police visit by law enforcement. Let's take a look at his coverage.
Everyone. You know who this is, yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course. I know Eric loves to hear me say that. And speaking of Eric, if you had an opportunity to view his live stream today, you would have heard the part where he was complaining about having law enforcement contacted on him during a live show. Well, I have a treat for you. If you're interested in witnessing that event for yourself, you need look no further than the description field down below, as well as in the comments. And of course, it's important to keep in mind while viewing this content that Eric is claiming that he was threatened. That's all I have for you.
So, you know, just to summarize, I really want you to know what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a group of people that can't take a joke. If you laugh at them, they put you on a list. And once you're on that list, our Secret Service agent here, along with Metokur and his 1,008 different accounts, will dox you, like the 247 other people that they've claimed to have doxed. Law enforcement will be called on you in the middle of your streams or just at random. And as you saw in those tweets earlier, let me see if I can bring them back up here. Was this one? No. Where was it here? Which one was it? No, not this one. This one. And if that doesn't work, if the doxing and the swatting doesn't work, well, they'll delete your channel. They'll flag it so it goes off YouTube. And if that doesn't work, if the doxing, the swatting, and the flagging doesn't work, well, where is it? Oh, then lawsuits are coming your way. Now, these are the crazy, nutty little fuckers that the Drumr has been dealing with for a month. For an entire month, he's had to deal with these idiots, constantly coming after him. And so they initiated the first step in their plan. Kind of as I outlined it. First, you get put on the list. Then you get doxed. Then potentially you get swatted. Then your channel gets flagged down. And then a lawsuit gets filed against you. Well, Drumr, he had the threat of a lawsuit right away. But then they moved into the we're going to dox you, you're on our shit list thing. Except because they're geriatric and very easily confused, maybe that communication certificate really was for setting up a TV because it doesn't seem very apt for somebody that claims to be a master doxer. Well, do I spoil it? Maybe. They doxed the wrong person. Okay. So, you know what? I'll show you a snippet of it, and then we will take a look at the video proper. I'm trying to present this in the best chronology I can, as well as give you a little bit of background into each of these goofy fucks as we move forward. So forgive me if it's a little bit hectic. I haven't even gotten to the point where they start spamming me with S&M gay porn dungeons. Which they do, by the way. Lots of crazy shit going on here. Oh, we got some fun in store today. Yeah, I think, yep, my good friend, Mr. Anti-Bully, clipped this. So I can show this on stream. Basically, they doxed the wrong guy. It turns out they got an old address of Drumr from like over a decade ago. And the name attached to it's the current resident. So as they begin their I don't know, gay ops, as they start to 24-hour op Drumr, they go after the entirely wrong person. So Drumr came up with a creative way of addressing that, and I'll show you his response before we move into some other stuff. Here we go. This is the snippet.
I've taken everything that you've done, including archives, including comments, including you just admitting everything that you just saw and then some is on this little thumb drive here. And probably by the time you see this video, he's going to have that thumb drive. I've given him everything. And Monograph, you're an idiot because you're doing all this with your docs out there. Because of your lawsuit, it's easy to figure out who you are. And so I handed your docs over to the guy that you've been wrongfully calling me. So I don't know what he's going to do with it. I know I titled the thumb drive, when you plug it into your computer, it pops up and says free money.
So he decided to contact the person that's been misidentified, apparently as Drumr, and handed over all the shenanigans that our two super elite Q boomers, trust the plan, chat, trust the plan, have decided to enact. And he handed them all the evidence, archives, everything like that, on a thumb drive that's fucking titled free money. And I'd like to remind you again, this is a week or two after Monograph takes somebody to court with his legal name. So he's not anonymous. People know, we can find out who he is from looking up the fucking case. And he targets the wrong guy, hands him over all that information. Good God. It's like amateur hour on the internet. So Drumr has, let's take a look and we'll kind of follow this as it goes. So the first video he did 4 weeks ago was the initial contact between him and Monograph. Monograph threatens a lawsuit and says, I guess I'm going to sue you. You'd better be prepared for that. And from that point forward, there's been about 4 videos. I'd say total runtime's about 2.5 hours. Very, very long watch time. If you want to see the full story, as we kind of skip around this stuff, feel free to go check it out.
So
I'm only looking for specific moments to show you on stream here. So let me see if I can find it. I want to go to the thing that happened with Spitfire Sentinel. Okay. Yeah, so Drumr's second video talks about Montegraph's lawsuit against the gentleman we saw on BitChute and kind of how that's going. You know, he threatens to sue Drumr. Drumr laughs it off, and then Drumr talks about the other lawsuit that he filed and why it's just stupid and laughable. But the third video, the dark side of Montegraph, within the Montegraph saga, well, you're gonna get a good look at some of the stuff Montegraph has been up to. So we're gonna watch some selections of it, and then we're gonna go take a look at Monograph himself, or as I like to call him. Where is it? Hacker Man. We're going to take a look at Hacker Man. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I see I've got a few super chats. Let me read some of these, and then we'll get back to the hardcore elite shit. Also, if you look under the video, I set up a Streamlab because I'm going to be streaming over at DLive, and I don't want to collect, I don't want their Chinese lemons. So if you'd be so inclined, if you're going to donate a super chat, maybe use Streamlabs instead, because YouTube is looking to destroy people right now. And I think, I don't know how it works if they, I think they keep your money. I don't know how it works. But from Streamlabs, from Edgecase. Hey Jim, good to see you. Read this please. Cringed, based onions, lol onions, cringe. Boomer is Zoomer, I am Boomer, no zoom zoomies. Zoomer going to zoomies. Also, fuck you, Abo. You are Eurotrash. From Augie RFC, did you see Bunty Cuck spurg out recently? There's a link. Maybe we'll take a look if we got some time at the end of the stream. And then from It's a Blue Falcon, thanks for the hot dish. This might be the last stream in the YouTube house. Well, it could be. I am fucking with some dangerous individuals. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. My immune system's failing me. All the stress of dealing with Agent 19 Certificate of Communications has really fucked me up, guys. It's the end of days. From Ghost of Recon, I've won such an award because I pulled security in Iraq for a presidential visit. Also, the P229 is a government issue in exactly one place, nowhere. From Poop Noodle 36, Retards rise up, buy a pack of cigarettes on me, Jimbo. From Warden, hey guys, look at me, I'm a Secret Service agent. From Ghost of Recon again, judging by the whoopee he has on his bed, he was military, likely National Guard, who got a form of award for a presidential visit, along with everyone else in his battalion. Are you telling me he's not special? I'm pretty sure Deep State here, he's the guy that the Jason Bourne movies are modeled after. I don't think you know who you're fucking with, Ghost. Be careful. You've just made his list. From Turbo, monograph was surrounding gang-stalking QAnon Cicada 3030 or 3301 YouTuber Defango also. Fuck you, Google. These autistic spurgs all sound exactly the same. There's something about the tone and cadence. You can just hear the tinge out of the gate. From possibly the NSA, yo, I'm at work. Give a shout out to 0722. All right, possibly the NSA, a shout out to 0722. From Dusk Seraph, God, he bought a $1,000 gun and a terrible MAME calendar just to LARP. From Daniel Smith, I was late, playing Katamari and getting drunk. Still got a show, I'm your pay pig. My name is Jim and I love the flavor of melanated pee-pee. From Hank J. Wimbledon, Agent 19 sounds like the fish in Weenie Hut Juniors. From Garrett Jeffries, Bargain Bin Tom Clancy. From Joha Wa Al-Himer, it's okay, Jim. I appreciate you. From PHW AORR, Jim Metokur, I'm Agent 20. I am Agent 20. You and your Sweet Tooth squad are all going to get hacked through your Frankenstein radio controls, and you will die by the hand of the gangster police state. Put on notice. From Otaku Bullfrog, 19 knows where you live and will wash your car. From Mark C. Ferg, be safe, Matt Jarbo of Oregon, boulders be upon you. American Pesh Merger, unlike the faggot, I was once one of only 300 volunteers who went and fought ISIS with the Kurds and have the stories, pictures, and multiple people who can vouch for it. I hate these LARPing faggots. From Crackbot, laughs in SIPR, chuckles in JWICS. HD Pertment, Agent 19, I wonder who agents 1 through 18 were. It's a question we all have to ask ourselves. I'll read 5 more here and we'll get back to the events of the day. From Dixie Normus, I can't believe Jim is fucking dead. Deathkeeper X, hey Jimbo, keep up the good work, love your content. Zach Funk, the Project Veritas video on Google isn't going to change anything, is it? Probably not. From Jack Sexton, this is my state. The amount of boomer goomers like this is horrifying. Day of the Pillow when? And finally from Drone Fury, Rom Space Knight was the best comic of the 80s. Hands down. Well, I guess we've all been put on notice that certain comics are the top of the top, the cream of the crop. So, Drumr gets put on this list. And he's been put on notice. Bad things are coming his way. Agent 19, October Reigns monograph, they've all got him in their sights. All right, Deep State's coming for him. So they start to seed information through various channels. So we'll take a look at some of that, and we'll bounce around his video so you can see how ridiculous this shit is before we dig into the individuals themselves and how dumb and LARPing they are. All right. This is the second video again. Dark Side of Montegraph. Spooky.
When you listen to what he's saying, it's not really funny at all. It's actually kind of disturbing, and it really did creep me out. Go ahead and take a look at these 2 videos that Monograph put on his October Reigns channel.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Ooh-wee! Got yourself in trouble, boy. I don't think you know who you're fucking with. That's Monograph, by the way. This video was put up by Monograph, directed at Drumr.
Real famous. Later on today, or early tomorrow morning, the video is going to drop on the Agent 19 channel. You see old Drummer Boy over there? I tell you what, he thinks we bluff, we don't bluff.
I tell you what, Bobby! This guy, oh, wait till you hear, he's got these speech tics that are amazing. You'll hear it more in some of the other videos, but it's good shit ahead. So that was the first video, the first warning he sent to Drumr. Basically saying, you better watch yourself, motherfucker. Deep State, our Communication Certificate Award nominee, is coming for you. And then he followed it up with another one, just to really drive that point home that bad times were coming.
Well, we meet again. Oh, isn't that precious? You got Dumb and Drummer over here. Uh-huh. Sure do. Oh my God, you're gonna be famous, buddy. I tell you what, man. Here's the thing. There's gonna be probably well over 1,000 people who's gonna see that video. It's gonna be dropped by Agent 19. Now, Agent 19 is a totally different entity than me. He's from Kentucky. I'm out of Denver. Old Dumb and Drummer is going to get a real eyeful and an earful, too. Because, you see, Dumb and Drummer, he likes to put out information that is false, that it cannot be corroborated. He likes to put out information that's absolute and utter BS. And then when people go to his page and try to show him, in other words, Dumb and Drummer, that he has it wrong, he deletes their comment. Of course. Because he's like all these other pretentious journalists and intellitards that can't get things right. But we can. Oh, yes, we can.
Do you see this, by the way, from, in case you're wondering how many people are getting sued? Defago TV, bro, Monty is suing me too.
Matter of fact, let's go to Drummer's page. He would have you believe somehow, some way that, he's gotten somebody to snap. You haven't gotten nobody to snap. You have zero power. And we know exactly who you are and exactly where you are. Isn't that neat? Sure is neat.
Isn't that neat? Isn't that wonderful? Oh, sure is. Sure golly gee gosh, sure is. I tell you what. That's neaterific. He's kind of like, he's like a combination of a dentured Hank Hill and Ned Flanders had really hardcore gay sex and created an autistic Q LARPing baby. Isn't that neat? Sure is. Woo boy! Sure is.
Let's go to your Twitter account, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty now, let's go ahead and go to your Twitter account, shall we? See if it's still available. Right? Alright, so let's see what you are here. There's your Twitter account, which is true. I got one message. I don't know what's going on. Let's take a look at his account, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's a bunch of moon pies. That's right.
Is he doing this through a periscope? Is he using like a reverse telescope to look at this screen capture? What are we looking at? How old and confused is this dude? I'm gonna screen record 1/18 of the screen and show you his fucking account.
Because, you know, I don't want to tell you what kind of planet is his favorite and all, but, you know, I'm sure you can probably figure it out. It starts with a U.
His laugh reminds me of, I don't know if you guys know who Liz Reptile is. He sounds like Liz Reptile when he laughs. It's an old Kumite reference, but the voice is spookily similar.
Boy, you're going to be famous. Oh, check this out. Let's see what it says here. Drumr. Hi, I am Aaron, and I'm going to be famous. Hold me. Whoa, that's...
Well, you could tell Drumr really was intimidated. This guy keeps threatening to make him famous and teach him a lesson. I tell you what. And Drumr doesn't give a fuck.
Strange. That... What? Oh, here, let's go over here and look at his, what is this? Your likes?
Oh, he does this, by the way. This is, like, when you fuck with this guy, if you laugh at him, he's gonna he's gonna inspect Element and create screen captures and do shit like this to teach you a lesson. That's probably why it's 1/18 of the screen, so you can't see the picture opened on his desktop. But he loves to do this.
You rented a daddy for a day? We know you did. Matter of fact, let's take a look at this a little bit better. Dumb and Drumr, what the heck is this? What in the heck is this? How is it that anybody would retweet a big square of your...
He's very confused. Maybe he didn't take his Alzheimer's medicine and it's slipping through his fingers. What the fuck is this, boy? This big old brown square. I don't understand that. Confusing to me. Isn't that neat? Also, keep in mind, again, when you see his image edits and when he talks and how he kind of conveys his ideas and insults, he likes going to the daddy thing, which will be funny because there's an account that pops up later that spams literal S&M gay porn dungeon shit. And I guarantee it's him.
BS right here. It's just a bunch of brown BS, kind of like those 2 videos you put up. Let's go ahead.
I've never met somebody who LARPs as hard as a comic book villain as this dude does. It's fucking remarkable. All right, so let's skip ahead. I want to try to find. I think this is it. Actually, we'll see. We'll watch some of this and kind of get caught up on the shenanigans that have been happening for the last month.
It's been with him ever since the old days. Agent 19. Monograph was thrilled and super excited and making these really ridiculous videos to hype up the release of this exposed video on me.
Oh, yeah. When he releases videos under his October Reigns account, he does like... Okay, I want you to think back to when Chinology happened on 4chan, on the B-board, and how it started to attract people that weren't from 4chan. Attracted a lot of people from social media websites that kind of latched on to Anonymous and We Are Legion, Expect Us shit. This dude's been stuck in that mode of Chinology for like 8 years now. He presents himself as that. Agent 19 LARPs as Deep State. This dude LARPs as Anonymous. I'm not kidding you. You'll see it later on when we kind of cover it. But you don't fuck with super hackers. All right, let's I think this is... this is what he does too. He'll make videos, and then he'll edit all the comments to try to make it look like he's got support. It's the craziest shit. He'll do it with Twitter comments, and he'll do it with YouTube comments. He'll just edit everybody's thing and make it look like everybody's in agreement with him. It's a dude that LARPs even to himself. He's so committed. He's so committed to the method acting that he even fools himself with it. All right, let's see if we can find the swatting thing. I think it's in this video. We will try to find it. Again, I'm trying to give you a rough timeline of all the fun things that are going on. This was another one where he fucked up and you could find out it was an alternate thing. Again, it's just a lot of ridiculous shit that this dude does. Oh, let's take a look. You're gonna love this. All right, let's take a look at some of his previous videos. This is Monograph. This is a video he was associated with. Enjoy. You're gonna love this.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Oh.
It freaked out his subscriber base pretty bad, to where after he had uploaded this video, he took it down, and then he had to make a statement as to, hey, listen, it was just a joke. I was just having fun making a sketch, guys. I don't really know many YouTubers that would think of something like this, let alone want to act it out and film.
Oh, and my answer to Dr.
Also, if you challenge him online, kind of like how Agent 19 had his gun sitting on that communication certificate, he'll do kung fu against refrigerators. Don't fuck with Monograph, or he's going to kick appliances until you comply.
D and the rest of you about the nail bat thing. I don't like bats. I think a golf putter is a pretty precise object.
I hope you're getting an idea of the fun sort of individual we're dealing with. There's quite a history here. Again, I will find the swatting clip is really what I'm looking for. But we'll look at the other ones as we go through before we go take a look at his super elite anonymous accounts.
Hey Chang, how you doing there, sweet cheeks? You know, I got to thinking about something. I suppose I can raise some funds and come up there and do a little cleaning, you know what I mean? Do a little cleanup action. I figure I'll get my little pink scarf and I'll dress in full drag. I'll do my nails, get my toenails done, and it's just gonna be you and I. Now I'm gonna bring a cameraman with me, and you bring one with you too, okay? No.
You see, Donga needs to up his fucking game. Alright, Donga went around challenging people to fights on the internet just as himself. Monograph challenges people to fights in drag. I'm going to dress up like a pretty woman in a sexy dress. I'm going to put me some lipstick on. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And I'm going to bring a camera. It sounds like he's setting up a porn shoot. Then we're going to have a fight to the death. Me as a pretty girl and you as a YouTuber.
No guns allowed. Can't have any guns. That would be very naughty. But, so I'm going to take, I don't know, I might bring a broom. If you want to bring a broom too, that'd be a good time. Let's see if we could do a little cleaning up, you know. Do a little cleaning up, you think so? Huh?
Remember the Star Wars kid? This is a 50-year-old man recreating that. He's out in a snowstorm telling a man he's going to dress up in drag and fight him with a broomstick. What the fuck?
You think? Wouldn't that be cool to do a little cleanup? Hmm? Yeah. That'd be a good time, wouldn't it? I mean, you got like 10 years on me there, Chang. You got me by what? 10 years? Huh? 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 Yeah. That'd be a lot of fun there, buddy. Be a lot of fun. When and where, baby? When and where? Tough guy.
And he started going nuts on Chang. He did the same harassment stuff that I'm experiencing now, if not worse.
Just thought they might be interested in what happened on December 25th.
He's talking about a previous guy that basically dealt with Monograph doing his super ops on him, threatening him with broomsticks. In case you're wondering, apparently a user by the name of Chang.
The reason it really hasn't been that bad for me at this point is because so many people are involved now that he just can't fend off all these people at once. He can't focus in on me because there's like a couple hundred people all messing with him at the same time right now. But had I been alone and even being a sane person, it would, yeah, this has been like some kind of creepy stuff. Really make me think. I can't even imagine it's now. It's just weird. It's weird to find myself right back where I was in 2011, immersed in the tragic comedy that is Monograph. And it really is. It's the exact same situation as back then. The only thing we're missing is another manifesto like the one he posted in 2011.
Currently, we're...
Oh, we'll get into his manifesto, by the way. The Montifesto, as Drumr put it. To give a little bit of background from what I understand, that started this shit fight in the first place. Monograph had a friend online who was apparently hitting on underage girls, some young ladies, and they got catfished and exposed for doing it. And Monograph, I guess, from what Drumr says and other people say, defended the guy and went after people that went after him. And I think that's what the 10-year-old video that Drumr had up was talking about. So it's like some 10-year-old feud that hasn't ended. And you're getting a good glimpse at who's behind it.
Working on. I think I may be losing my mind again. The pressure is becoming too much to bear. I think that I will be taking a long road trip and visiting some choice people before I might get some treatment. I just love that song. I just love it. Once again, referring to Limp Bizkit, Behind Blue Eyes. I think that is wonderful when you have something that you want to do.
You know, I'll try to find the manifesto in its entirety so I can read it to you. But we'll take a look at a few more clips. I'll find the swatting one and we'll move on.
Can really do. Because you know what? I'm sick of your shit. And everybody else is sick of your shit. Because what do? If somebody makes a comment bad about you or says something to you in a Skype call or makes a video against you and you get some information on them, where they live or something about their family or their children or their criminal history or their psychological background, or maybe you find some physical imperfection against them, and you turn around and use it against them to silence them and control them. You ain't controlling this crazy motherfucker, and you're not. Now it's my turn, bitch. And all you other fucking retarded trolls, yeah, let this be a lesson to you. Never fuck with crazy people. You got that? Don't think you can't be had, because you can.
Don't poke crazy people. Boop. Boop. Right on your forehead.
That's been proven again and again and again and again. I'm telling you, I have gotten so psychotic in the last 2 days that I'm going full throttle. And you are going to be impressed what one motherfucker can actually do.
Because everybody that is in contact with me is now going to have a real fucking problem. Every email that you've sent, every communication, every comment that you've made, you're going to have a real fucking problem. And it's going to be your fault.
We are going to fucking make your life miserable. You're going to hate yourself. You are going to hate yourself. And we're going to have a good time. We sure are. We sure are.
Isn't that neat? Isn't that special? Sure is. Sure is neat. Sure is special, y'all. Ugh, this guy. All right, I think maybe it's the last video. The last video that he released might be the one that contains the stalking information, or the swatting thing. God, Drumr, if you're watching this, fucking timecode that for me. I'm trying to... okay, actually, I think I found it. No, here we got a few things. Let's go to this. Okay, we'll take a look at some of the videos that he sent. He's put a lot of these up unlisted. He's put a lot of these up on multiple different accounts. Again, this is what Drumr's been dealing with for a month. A man that threatens to wear a dress and beat you with a broomstick in a snowstorm. A dude that LARPs is a secret agent. And they're both coming for him. So this is his very last video. Talking about the Colorado stalker, Metokur. So let's take a look. Hopefully this is the one that has the actual stuff we're looking for. Yeah, these are the videos they'll put up. So Drumr, and then they'll put the name they think is him. And then you'll see how many of these videos they put up. Just take a look. These are the videos with his full name and address of the person they thought was him. This is how many of them they made to teach him a lesson. One of the big threats they like to put out there is SEO, search engine optimization. To teach people a lesson, they use the name and address and try to associate it with thousands of videos. And they've been going for our boy Drumr. They've been going for him a lot. But again, as I showed you earlier, wrong dude, wrong guy. Some totally innocent person. They accidentally went after. Goddamn, Drumr, where is the swatting shit? Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, yeah, here we go.
I have nothing on a police record to worry about, so the only thing I think that he could really do is just start making stuff up and attach my name to it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, you know what? As he's fumbling around with his little bullshit there, I called the heat on him. Sure did. So police should be there any moment now.
All right, this guy is the dumbest sack of shit to exist on the internet. He's admitting. He's openly stating that he is called SWAT. He's called the police on somebody live streaming. A dude that he did the same shit, like the stuff he's doing to Drumr, he did to this guy. Found his name, made a bunch of videos about it. Here he is on live stream saying, I called the heat on him. I called the police on him.
Sure should be.
Man, I was having trouble not laughing before. I didn't do a very good job. But they're still here, so we're gonna hear from him. He's over there beating on something, or I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, the cops are gonna be there any moment. Watch and see. Sure will be.
Of the deal, dude. You know, you're not
It's against his channel, he's saying. It's not against the video. It's against the channel.
He's redirecting like a motherfucker. It's ridiculous. Dude, all you have to do is contact YouTube and tell them that you want that strike taken down. I took the video down. See what Monograph wants me to do. Oh, good. How are you?
There they are.
Sure. No problem.
Yeah, go talk to the police, dipshit. That's what you get for threatening me, bitch. Hold that.
That's what you get for threatening me, bitch. I don't know what delusional rock this motherfucker's been hiding under. You know, I got messages like I showed you earlier from multiple accounts from him and his associates, I guess telling me I'm on the shit list, that I better watch myself or I'm gonna, I've been ID'd and I'll be, you're not scary. Like, you know, the doxing, the swatting, and the flagging. What do you got after that? How dumb are you to go on a live stream and tell people you called cops on somebody you're in an internet slap fight with? And openly admit it after you went to court and exposed your full name, you stupid asshole. What are you thinking? Why would you do that? It's surreal is what it is.
See how that works?
Yeah.
See how that works? Isn't that neat? Mm-hmm, sure is. Hidely hodily, neighborino. Sure is, neaterino. Bobby?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens when you threaten the king. Mm-hmm. See how that works?
You fucking peasants in chat, all 13,000 of you, better not threaten the king. Otherwise, he's going to teach you a hard lesson. Sure is. Sure is going to teach you that lesson. Mm-hmm. Unfucking believable. I think, is there any more to this before we get into the funny shit that this guy's posted online? Okay. So you're caught up with the Drumr saga. Gets into a slap fight with Monograph. Monograph's friend, Agent 19, and all of Monograph's ults. Says he's been put on a shit list. Tries to dox him, doxes the wrong person. Live streams himself bragging about calling the police on people he's in internet slap fights with. Threatens to beat people up with broomsticks while wearing a dress. Hangs out with a dude that got a certificate of appreciation for for waxing the president's car. Lots of fun stuff. But let's go take a look at some of Monograph's content. You know, as long as we're here, we'll go take a look at some of the amazing things that he's done. We've got a lot of it too. So let me see if I can find. There's so many alternate accounts. It's a bit difficult to get your way through, but we'll do it.
His power exists and will persist.
Well,
no, that's not. I want to find the one where he holds a court case. He holds a court case for somebody. Oh, here we go. Universal criminal goes to court. Here we are. This is from one of his accounts called Anonymust. Anonymust. Let's take a look. Apparently another person he got into a slap fight with, I guess. You can see the October Rains posters.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, people of the court. Now, I will ask that everyone try to be as quiet as you can. This is a courtroom. And We are very professional here. We would like to call Universal Criminal to the stand. Now, Universal Criminal, I did want to say right now that early this morning we were kind of looking at how you're dressed, and we noticed those hideous earrings you had, so we took them away from you. All right? They're just horrible.
It's an entire video where he brings this. I don't even know who the fuck this is. He puts a cat head on her and shit earrings. What is this? What is this? The fucking account anonymous. Sorry, we fear no one. You have been proven guilty with your own mouth. Here's the evidence. He's got thousands of these accounts. They're just like one-offs where he teaches people lessons. Oh, you better be aware of what you're dealing with, boy. Sure is, Nate. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think, is this the one he put up on October Reigns?
I don't want to get close.
To give you an idea of his late super hacking, where he tells people he does this with remote viewing. Here's how Monograph does his remote viewing. This is what his remote viewing looks like, by the way. Let me give you an exclusive remote view of super psychic secret agents. All right, let's go to his channel, check out some of his content, and then I've got to jump into witness protection. Because, scary things are coming. I don't know who I'm dealing with, this big boy here. Definitely a dangerous individual with his psychic abilities known as Google Maps. Terrifying, really. Not something you want to fuck with. All right, you're calling down the fucking thunder. Just know that. Just know that death and damnation are coming your way. Oh, is he deleting videos? That would make me actually sad. No, he's not. All right, here we go. I want to show you the living embodiment of this. I don't know if you've ever seen this picture on the internet before, but this dude legitimately, this dude, I don't even know. You have to see it to believe it. All right, here we go. This is called My Dark Side.
There are so many people in the world that they think that they're doing you a big favor by...
People are saying I'm muted. I'm seeing it in the soundbar. Let me double check here. Am I coming in clear, chat? Have I been opt? Have I been gay opt off the internet? I don't know. Okay, no. It seems like it's coming through. Okay. All right, we're good to go. We're good to go. Again, forgive me. I'm so very spooked out by this individual.
Nice and cute. But everybody knows that they are neither nice or cute. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows that usually the people that are the super nice are the same people that are the darkest.
There's darkness inside of me. They call me the Edgelord. I live on the internet and I hunt heretics. You may not like me. I've got two twisted personalities. One where I'm super nice and one where I use a Bic lighter to scare children.
Because we all have a dark side. All of us have it. But some of us are not willing to share that so easily. whereas others are more than happy to share it. Don't you hate the kind of person that is he at the work and they're so polite? They're so over.
I can't handle this. This is so fucking horrifically bad. Again, the living incarnation of this picture. How does he do it? I don't know. He finds a way to do it. Lots of videos like that. Lots of accounts like that. Just an interesting sort of individual. And so I felt compelled to do a stream on it. You know, again, I planned on going over to DLive and doing morning stuff and just uploading videos on BitChute. But when you've got people sending you messages where they're telling you that, you know, bad times are coming, that you'd better watch your ass, that you don't know who you're fucking with, that they're darkness incarnate, and that, you know, your days are numbered, buddy. You have to poke that. And he's been trying to nail Drumr now for a month with these ridiculous fucking videos and tweets and tactics. And it's some funny shit. Again, I've not seen somebody like this on the internet for a long time. It's like kind of like a relic from really old internet. Hey, you know, and the fact he's still around and doing it, the fact Agent 19's telling people that he's going to teach them a lesson, the fact Metokur is repeatedly, you know, apparently from the information that's been shared and his own words, doxing multiple people, swatting multiple people, threatening to flag multiple people's channels, and threatening lawsuits against anybody. Well, I couldn't pass up that opportunity. So here I am, laughing at your retarded ass and your Q-LARP. It's not scary. Nothing you said is scary. There's nothing scary about you or Agent 19. Dox away, swat away, sue away. You are a laughingstock. You don't intimidate me or really anybody on the internet. And you need to grow some thicker skin if this is how you react when people only laugh at you on Twitter. If people laughing at you on Twitter drive you to this extreme, maybe it's time to reevaluate some shit. That's just a little pro tip from Boomer Jim about getting your shit in order. All right, let me read some of these super chats here. Hopefully my channel survives. Hopefully Big Bad Agent 19 doesn't spank me. I don't know how I'm going to live with it. I'm going to have to try. From Turkey Base Her, Sweetie Squad Rise Up. From Timmy, man, this reminds me of the Sue Balco fiasco back when Blog Talk was a real thing. From Andrew Dimatakus, I butchered your name. Anime purge happens right around when Netflix ruins Evangelion. You know, that's actually, I didn't think about it, but you're right. Now, I'm not sure if those companies had anything to do, obviously, with the Evangelion or Netflix, but there was a big anime purge. There are a couple of different creators were talking about it, how it's gotten to the point where people can't even put up their fan art anymore, or show panels like they do on comic channels where they review comic books. Like, a lot of people are getting taken out. I'm not sure exactly what motivated it, but from what I understand, a lot of channels are getting fucked with. From Edgecase, Ethan Ralph, it's me, Gator. Stop giving 30% to Alphabet, you lazy Zoomers. Also, Jim, it's pronounced Ayuba, as in Ayuba Suzaku. Get with the weeb shit. I can't pronounce it. I just can't do it. I'm a confused old man. I'm sorry. From Alex Blackfoot, Jesus Christ, Jim, what in the fuck is this acoustic shit? Well, it does sound very retarded. I will give you that. You are correct about it being acoustic shit. It's a funny person on the internet who takes himself way too seriously. Way too fucking seriously. Okay. From Jessica Eustace. This is the craziest ARG I've seen in a long time. Get Mutahar from some ordinary gamers on the case. Fallen Prophecy. Should hook these guys up with the Vordak nut. From Puffy40. Give me an E. Give me a D. Give me a G. Give me a Y. That spells edgy. From Aunt Haggis. Oy vey, Horace had nothing compared to this mastermind. Not even Rugel Dorn's walls can block this big boy properly. Warhammer. Thank you for the reference. We would have been lost otherwise. From Midri and Emery's, holy shit, S417, he actually did L. Jolson style half blackface to show off his dark side. Dude's autism must have autism. From ComWest 907, will someone make the Rama Rama parody Boomer Boomer? From Daniel Smith, do you think the anime blocks have anything to do with the blackluster controversy? The timing just seems to line up and none of the figs will shut up. I actually don't know. From Killshot Kenny, Etika was just confirmed dead in the East River after leaving his switch on the Brooklyn Bridge 4 days ago. Press F, he will never react again. Is that actually true? I don't know. I've been following the Etika story. I know they found his belongings. I didn't know if he was actually pronounced dead. Let me see if I can find some stuff here. A little new reported info from an hour ago about what personal items of Etika were found on the bridge. According to Inside Edition source, the items include a Metro card, a debit card, along with other stuff we've already heard about, a phone, wallet, and a Nintendo Switch. I guess he wanted to play Smash one last time before he did a flip. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Etika. Like, I'm not really huge into that part of the streaming world, so I don't know what's going on. I heard he went missing, I guess, but that's about all I know. From Chilled Milk, Rip Etika. Cameron Mead, Jim, I live on the West Coast. I didn't think humans talk like Monty outside of Looney Tunes. Well, they do. From Gorilla, I thought fighting a drag with a broom was full throttle, but I guess saying you're full throttle is most effective. Moon Vlad, these guys I with. It's Brittany Venti's dad. From Padre Speaks, get the Mandarmy on this guy already. Anderson Paladin, Boop. Boop indeed. Don't poke crazy. I can't help myself. Midrine Emery's again. So if Donga takes Monty as inspiration, you better watch out in 2027, Jim. The Donga tribe will revenge them. Very true. I better mark it on the calendar ahead of time. From Primogen 77, who would win in a fight, Ghost or Aliens? It's a tough choice. I'm going to go with the Ghosts. From Zopher Walken, anyone remember Von Helton? Somewhat similar to this guy. I know it's old, but Jim should do a video on him. From Ghost of Recon. Oh, we're back to where we were here. Make sure I get the older ones. Gray-haired snake, be careful. Monograph graduated from the Gene Leonhardt School of Backtracing. You'd better consider a long vacation. From Xanarkin Dardis, wife divorced me. This is giving me happiness. From Coila Dante, we are anomalous. We are region. Never forget the 6 to the 10th 72nd power expecto patronum. From Z McBee, hillbilly hackers rise up. How diddly do? Agent 19's a coming for you. Jonathan English, if he shouts Octavio, ready the boogaboo, you'd better run, Jim. Josh Sketch Show, when are you pulling out those election vids, Jim? I'd love for you to talk about Warren's newly announced plan to have reparations for gay couples. Not anytime soon. Once election season kicks up, I'll probably cover it because it'll be funny, at least with the primaries for the Democratic side. From Carl's Labrage, Monograph Hank Hill Bois, the Mind Corporation, starting the stream while I was at work. Here's extra money from this week's paycheck. From No Step on Snack, this is some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Thanks for the laughs. Appears behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Rocket Insano, Dale Gribble is real. Holy shit. Rabbit Corn, all supervillains say the same thing. I'm gonna super hack you. Your channel's done. You're getting sued. Close, you forgot the kiddo at the end. You need the kiddo for emphasis. From Metokur's Lunicorn Archives, Monograph sounds like discount Albert Wesker. Drumr better prepare for complete global saturation. Project Noble, this guy sounds like a mix of Dale and Boomhauer. From Daniel Demos, you sure have some pretty lips, boy. Squeal for me. From Lime, this guy's southern accent sounds faker than hell, Jim. I can hear the whistling through his missing teeth. Thanks for being gay for so many years. Rocket Insano, you don't know who I am, but I know where you live. Throws pocket sand and runs away. Sha sha sha. These dudes are totally from Midwest Texas. From K Condor, Drummer's going to be murdered by Hank Hill. Midrameries, Monty is just so smirt. His boyfriend, Agent 91, is going to get you now, Jimbo. You should be scared. You'll be famous. Oh, I'm going to be famous, guys. Shit's coming down the pipeline. From Garrett Jeffries, Squeal boy. Squeal like a pig. Sure will. Wouldn't that be neat? From Rocket Insano, it's Rusty Shackford. Project Noble, wow, you got a purty mouth, boy. From Mark Cole, the SIG P229 is a U.S. Coast Guard service pistol. So I guess I don't have to be worried about Agent 19 unless I'm swimming. Thanks for the heads up, Mark. From Aaron Stepien, Ralph hasn't been the same since the Mortal Kombat X era between you and him on Stream Me. Yeah, I air juggled his ass so hard he just hasn't recovered yet. From Barbazon Dropout, $2. Goes to Recon. The other 18 couldn't pass the ASVAB. Agent 19 barely made the cut. Blue Satoshi, I think D-Live's Turkish, not Chinese. Actually, the people, the venture capitalists, the people that invested in the company are Chinese. And since I'm guessing they own a majority now, with the amount of money they put into it, I'm calling it Chinese lemons. From Eldon the Blue, half the boomers are man-children, and we can thank them for half of millennials that are man-children. Just my theory. From Neon Cobra, boomers are willing pawns of Israel. From Jackson, Agent 19, we need a tactical McChicken. Thanks, bud. Here's that special paper you asked for. Turkey Baster, what I miss? I'm going to guess you saw the end of this, but some highly entertaining people trying to teach others a lesson on the internet and failing miserably at it. From Ghost of Recon, I've won such award because I pulled security in Iraq for a presidential visit. Also, okay, we've read that one. Hey guys, look, I'm a Secret Service agent. Ghost of Recon, judging by okay, right. I've looped back on myself somehow. Let me continue along here. I'll try to get to everybody's. We're wrapping it up on the super chats. Lepshin Talks, check it out on YouTube. Much love, many respect. From Hexcat, Jim, don't you know that making fun of the special kids will get you sent to your room with no dinner? What's for dinner? Jim will never know. From Meth Back, Boomers Rise Up, Grenadier Gemini, North Carolina is better than the rest of the world. Tyler Knox, we won't be intimidated by criminal threats. From SS, yes, I'm making the video to call out yes, the troll Steve Quest. You need to be honest and true. The Crack Den, Jim, have you seen the Christian Comprehensive History docuseries by YouTuber Gino Samuel? You started working on it again recently. It's a masterpiece. I'll check it out. From Fluffy Kitty Noodles, YouTube free SC. Die Smiling Music, from one potato to another, have some money for the entertainment. Thank you. From Mr. Regu the Great, hey Jim, what's your opinion on Howard Stern? Haven't listened to him in forever. Kind of stopped listening to him, forever ago. I don't really have an opinion on him. I just don't really listen. From Kevin Smith, better be careful, Jim. Monograph might make you disappear in the tunnels under Denver International. From Schwanz Gruberman, I remember Monograph because of a video he did, a 2 Girls 1 Cup video. Check it out on stream, Jim. It's really weird. Search 2 Girls 1 Cup Monograph, and it's the one uploaded by Geek Livin'. Okay. All right, let's pull it up. Chat, do you want to watch it? 2 Girls 1... Oh, boy. All right, we're going to watch a video suggested by somebody in a super chat of Monograph eating shit, I guess? I don't know. Let's check it out. Hope you're prepared, chat. I think this is the one he was talking about. 2 Girls 1 Cup from Geek Living, starring Monograph. Let's just double check that he's not actually eating... Oh, God. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. Let's watch it. It's been up on YouTube for 10 years. I think we'll survive. I'm excited. Just a reminder, this is the dude who's going to super hack you and teach you a lesson. He's either going to show up at your house in a dress, wielding a broom, or making out with a Barbie doll and eating Jell-O pudding. That is the face of that is the face of the thunder I have called down upon us, chat. Hope you're all ready. I know some of you left. That's a brave decision. Went from 13,000 to 11. You know, those 2,000 people really had the right idea. This is the man that's going to haunt their dreams for everybody that is left in chat right now. This is a man that's coming for you. You don't want to fuck with this guy. Just remarkable, stunning and brave. Beautiful, really. Just amazing. Thank you for that recommendation, Schwanz Gruberman. Totally worth it. From SS, hello, General. Does your mommy know you're out by yourself? Woo. From Dark Ruler Bob, Netflix ruined Eva. It really got on my nerves. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people pretty upset about it. From Capitalist Cuban, free super chat from YouTube. Oh, thank you. Tis the happy, be careful or else they'll use their elite squad of CIA glow in the dark nibbas. From Kiz, you can remote view these nuts. From Fractile Sorry, Train Man, he's the most powerful autist in the world. From Editorial Joe, I'm remotely viewing you so hard right now, Jim. You're smoking a cigarette and sitting in front of your PC. There's also an Asian nearby. Better watch your step, buddy. From Dakota Loxon, here's $2 courtesy of YouTube. Oh, thank you. From Trey Y, have some free Google bucks. Skeleton, hey Jimbo, got word coming down from the grapevine that Jay Dyer is not a fan of yours, but also wants to have a sit-down chat with you sometime. Would you be interested? You can find him on Twitter at JD007. I'm not okay. What are we going to talk about? I don't really talk about politics or religion, which is kind of his specialty. Juan Big Wiener, when will they learn, Jim? From Ryan Laws, thanks for the random grooming, Daddy. Skull Kid Productions, Jim, could you please say I'm Mr. Metokur and you're watching the Chill Stream live? I'd donate more, but I'm broke as fuck. Keep up the good streams, dude. From Cougar Stable 73, real question though, who's your favorite drummer in music? Love these streams, man. Keep it up and don't let these bastards get you down. I could not tell you who my favorite drummer is in music. You'd have to let me think on that. I'll put this aside and I'll actually think about it, and I'll have my good friend Mr. Anti-Bully post an answer. From Earjuice, I asked Monograph about 222 Gang and drummer stuff, and he sent me 3 of the craziest videos and said to watch them as his response. My brain melted. From Moderator Marcy, Jim, maybe you don't understand these lead hackers don't mess around. Consequences will never be the same. From Eric Erickson, what's your brand of smokes, Daddy? Have one on me. I like Camel Filter 99s. From Joni Baloney, as far as I know, Q is meant to sap you of your will to act. Buy ammo, gold, filters, land, food, and go to seed. I'm not sure what there could be a double meaning on that one. When you say go to seed, do you mean like have children? We're talking about vitality? You want me to have babies? Or do you mean like create a victory garden? I'd recommend people learn what a victory garden is and maybe give it a shot. Growing your own herbs and vegetables doesn't hurt anybody. From Dirk Lyman, press S to spit on Ethan Ralph and his retort. From Richard Gruber, I wish you would pronounce my name correctly. Tell my friend Reed he's a nibbler. From Gabe Washerit, F in chat for Jim. Obviously the group of Spurgs will get him. From DCP, back to YouTube already, Jim. Oh, just really for this appearance. From Carnizzle, what if Etika disappeared to start his life over? I don't know. Again, I haven't really followed the Etika stuff, so I don't know what's going on with it. I think Keemstar's talked about it a little bit, and I've seen people post that he like disappeared and his shit was found on a bridge. I don't know. Game 3 Pro, there's a disgusting person on Twitter that admitted to me on DM he was intimate with his dog. His Twitter handle is @WintergreenWolf. Down forward punch, eat a fucking call, you an Uber. Haba haba haba. It's not true. From Krong Gamer, How long? You know what? Actually, people keep bringing up the Ralph thing. I have watched the Ralph streams. Let me share. You know what? Let me pull this up. I made a few edits. I found them funny. So I made a few edits. Just having some fun, a little bit of fun, a little bit of laughs here with some of the audio that's come out in the past week. So I'll play you some. Before we move on to the rest of the super chats.
Flamenco, are you there? Why can't I hear you, Flamenco? Should I retry it again? Flamenco! What about now, Flamenco? Flamenco, what about now?
Well, answer the fucking question. I mean, you sound like a real fucking dipshit. And I'm gonna be dead honest with you. You want to talk about spilling tea? I don't give a fuck. I spent more on spilt liquor than most of you motherfuckers spilt on new shoes.
What are you talking about?
I said it's not even hot outside.
that was one I found amusing. Here's another one I like to call the cum stream.
In a minute, I'm going to come. Yeah.
I enjoyed that one too. Just as a there you go, down forward punch. Hope you enjoyed. From Kron Gamer. Oh, do you think it's going to be till indie games get their own show at E3? If and when it happens, oh my god, the amount of feminist SJW think pieces on stage. Oh, that could be a lot. From Good Meme. First time I've caught a stream live, have a cig. I'm on standby if this crazy as the VODs. Here's $10 to start the stream right. Thank you. Tell Daddy how big you are. Would it be too much to ask to play Halo clip every time you read my name, Papa Jim? I'd have to have it prepared going forward, sure. From Kenzie Cresceno. Hey, Jim, did you see the guy on Twitter talking about being a necrozoophile, defending raping dead puppies in a tweet thread essay? Haven't seen anything about it on Billy's Twitter. No, I guess I missed it. From Chris Wick. Hey, Jim, why would they build swimming pools and theaters for him if they're just going to whack them? Big Mech Git. What will you do if Hackerman and Kurt Big Boss Eichenwald team up to take you out? I'll have to live in fear. From Fatty Caddy. Mr. O'Shaughnessy. Have you ever checked out high-end knives like Michael Walker, Michael Raymond, and other custom knives? And if you haven't, can you? Have I checked out high-end knives? No, not really. Is it like a YouTube channel? From Burnder. Try saying my name right this time, Jimmy. Burnder. That's what I'm getting. From Scarlett, I could use a laugh right now. Etika is dead, so it's confirmed he really is dead? I don't know if people are just fucking with me or not. S4S Coon, Internet Insanity on Etika when? From Boomer, never forget, in the sweltering summer heat of 92, Kevin Nash was brutally assaulted. Alu Kot Bar, Rough Lost Cleo, from Earjuice. Oh, and shout out Bitwave TV. From Back11245, stay back. Earjuice again. Cheers for covering this in Drumr 828. Got a Daft Gunt track out using audio from Pillstream and more. Gunt Wave coming. From Meredith Lehman, please knit Ralph a Serenity prayer pillow. From Son Bro Joe, welcome to the South. Moderator Marcy, I saw Etika trending for almost 2 days straight a few days ago. 1 hour ago, there were reports of a body turning up with clothing just like his. From Marl Karks, thoughts on Ethan's audio problems and the end of the Pillstream. I'm going to say he sounded a bit plastered to me, but there's some funny audio clips in it, which I've played for you. You can mix and match. You get a good laugh out of it. From Meredith Lehman, Ralph admitted to defaulting on all of his student loans, trigger the boomers, own the boomers, steal their money, cancel student debt, Bernie Gunt 2020. I don't know. Did he really? From my understanding with student loans, well, I mean, maybe if they're through a private bank, I don't know. But usually you can get it. You can work out different payment plans with those things. I mean, you can do it for like $50 a month. I know when I finished up college, I had a bunch of student debt. I worked towards paying it off, but until I was able just to take out the bulk of it, I had some kind of a payment plan arranged. From Blue Satoshi, preemptive F for Etika. Snobby Lion Jim, where have you been when the gut needed you most? James Beanick, what will kill Ralph? Alcohol, pills, or obesity? From James again, a couple from James. Can we get an retards rise up and chat, Kekarinos? Can't wait can't wait to bait to the cult leader distraction. From Metokur's Lunicorn Archives, why the fuck is that guy that stalks Drumr capitalize every word he writes on Twitter? What the fuck would compel him to use the shift key like he's typing a movie title? I don't know. It's a weird tick. 26K down the drain. Metokur, I know you don't want to sell merch, but have you ever thought of at least investing in a foot calendar business? There's very little competition. Oh, it's funny you mention that. My foot calendars are coming. From VeggieBat, Nintendo wins hands down, while Sony and Microsoft want to ban you for naughty words online. Enjoy getting banned from your lesbian poopsie sniffing simulators, Sony faggots. And finally, Seimon no Suke. Jim, have you seen Mahler's video on a critique of Star Wars, The Force Awakens? He spends the first hour pissing all over H-Bomber Guy and John McIntosh. No, I have not seen that. I guess I missed that one. I think I have a few more here. Drumr828, you got to show the tweets from last night with all the leather gear. Oh, you know what? You're right. I forgot that. We still got some people watching. I'll show the leather gimp stuff really quick. Okay, where is it here? Yeah, it's some just really weird shit. This was from a Twitter account, October Reigns. Again, that's a handle that Monograph uses. Began to tweet out his typical edited stuff and overcapitalized stuff. But then he started tweeting out S&M dungeons. And I can't figure out exactly what the purpose of that was. But here we go. I'll show you what he was sending out into the ether. Here's a nice S&M dungeon picture. Both of these clowns are begging to be dominated in my chamber. Sorry, not interested. Go flirt with someone else. I don't even know what anatomy I'm looking at. Maybe these are legs and that's the world's biggest dick. Or those are arms and that's somebody's head. It's another dungeon picture. This looks like somebody's wearing a toilet seat life preserver that's hooked into their mouth. Again, nice black and white camouflage to make sure you can't see him at night. I don't know what's going on with that either. Lots of fun stuff coming from the camp of crazy. From Fallen Prophecy, bring Dame Pesos on. I want to hear Gator's take. Killshot Kenny, the body with the exact description of Etika is confirmed to not be Etika. He's alive. Unfortunately, the boy was Boogie2988. Press B for Boogie. Politically incorrect. Wintergreen Wolf is a zoophile activist on Twitter. Got my Twitter banned 4 times for calling him a degenerate. Twitter says it's okay to advocate zoophilia. Autism forums type gunt to dunk on the gunt. Miserable, just miserable. He spends a lot on liquor, but couldn't save his mom's house. Just pathetic and not our boy. From MillyPeace86, let the gator boarding become a thing. Charles Sampson, I hope I'm the next target. Thanks for the show. Best of luck. Hopefully they don't come looking for you. From CCC, no wonder Etika left Earth. Even this was too mad for him. All right, and I think we're caught up. Let me just check Streamlabs really quick, and then I think we are good. Oh, I've got a message from Anonymous. Hopefully that's not them tracking me down. I'll have to be careful. From Dionysus, are you going to read YouTube Super Chats? Some people don't like using PayPal. From Comics Barrelord, hey Jim, love the stream. Any chance you'll be doing more Photon streams in the future? Not in the immediate future, no. From FawWar21, I have a very particular set of skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. I will find you. I will kill you. Expect us. From Metric, Jim, how can you expose Monograph and not show his 2 girls 1 cup spoof video? And his New World Order soldier LARP. This is the video. And finally, Anonymous, it rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. All right, I think we are caught up now. Thank you for joining me for our little impromptu stream. Hopefully I survived the night. If not, just know that I've been taken out by a super secret agent and a man wearing a dress and wielding a broomstick. Pray for my soul, chat. I'm going to need all those thoughts and prayers to survive this. Hopefully I make it through. Hopefully I survive it again. Future streams probably more than likely are going to be on DLive at the handle Mr. Manchild. And future videos, parallel uploads, but moving towards just using BitChute exclusively at BitChute at Mr. Metokur. Again, I don't know about the Etika stuff. I guess you guys can go look into it. I have no idea if he's alive or dead. I just know he went missing and his shit was found on a bridge. Probably pointing in the direction that maybe he did take a header off of it, but Who knows? Maybe it's some wild publicity stunt and he's just fucking with people. You never know. The internet's a wild place. I think we saw that today. We saw that today when I dealt with the some tough hombres. Some guys that just thought, isn't that neat? Hacker men. People with attitude. Oh boy. You know, what song should we end this on, I wonder? What would be is there a hacking song? Is there oh, you know what? I know what we can end this on. Oh, well, no, it wouldn't even work though without the video, would it? Yeah, I'll just go I'll go with this.